Hey everybody, Jason back with another unboxing video. This time we're actually changing gears and we're going to look at the DC Comics Funko subscription box. This is they call it the Legion of Collectors box, so this is their third collection in their monthly subscription boxes. So first being Marvel and second Star Wars. So I was lucky to be gifted a subscription to the DC Comics box, and got my first one this month. This is for September 2016 here, and this is the Women of DC box. So very excited to get this one. I've seen pictures of the first three boxes in this collection, and they all look pretty solid. I personally don't have any complaints with any of the products that they've had to offer in the first three boxes. They just unveiled the line this year. Their first box was Batman versus Superman to coincide with the Batman Superman Dawn of Justice movie. And the second box was a television theme box, so you had representation from Arrow, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and also Supergirl. And then their third box was Suicide Squad, obviously to release along with the movie that came out this past August. So with every box, there's a pop vinyl in each box, and up to and including this Women of DC box, along with the pop, there's been a unique collectible along with it. They have not done two pop vinyls yet. With Batman Superman, there was the armored Batman, and then a Adorbs 2-pack with with Superman and Aquaman. We haven't seen Adorbs 2-pack in Marvel and Star Wars. They just don't make Dorbs for the Star Wars license yet. And for anyone not knowing what the hell I'm talking about when I say Dorbs, they're just like kind of bigger. Remember Weeble Wobbles? Right? I'm old. Okay, I'm 37, but when I was little, remember Weeble Wobbles, right? They're kind of like that, but not as kiddish, I guess. Whatever. Who cares? Look it up. Google. Anyway, the second box, the television theme box, the second collectible was a Supergirl collectible, a little statue that Funko has a line called Rock Candy. So they're it's all women characters. They're very kind of cartoonish, stylized type little statues, and they did a Supergirl, the TV version of Supergirl, very cool looking. And then for Suicide Squad, along with the Enchantress pop vinyl, they did a Joker and also Harley Quinn action figures. Looks like they're the 3 3/4 inch tall action figures, kind of like GI Joe size figures. So pretty neat. We haven't seen these yet. And then for this month for the Women of DC, there's also another unique collectible along with the pop vinyl. So enough jibber jabber from me. Let's just get right into the box and see what we got this month. So here it is. Here's your cover. It's Wonder Woman, obviously one of the most popular women in the DC universe. Okay, so right off the bat, and also with these boxes, you got the artwork inside. So you got Wonder Woman, Hawkgirl, looks like Black Canary, Batgirl. Some cool characters in there, and Pin and Pop. Batgirl patch, definitely like that a lot. And surprise, surprise, there's Harley Quinn showing up again for your pin. So, they just had Harley for in the Suicide Squad box the previous month. So, but you're talking popular women of the DC universe. It's kind of hard to omit one of the most popular villainesses. Is that how you pronounce it? Villainy. Anyway, so she's there. So neat looking pen. And so we'll get right in here. This being a comic book box, we obviously have your standard comic book. Looks to be a Batgirl title. And what they've kind of been doing traditionally is going with the pop vinyl drawn characters on the comic book. So not bad. We'll check that out another time. And something I've usually I'm pulling out a T-shirt or whatever is next in here, but since I got this box a while ago, I've already worn the T-shirt. But it's cool, and it's actually one of two designs, so it's just random which design you get. But here we have the superhero women of DC. So kind of three your biggest super heroines. So you got Wonder Woman obviously there, Batgirl, and Supergirl. So pretty excited. I got this style. The second style was the women villains. So you had Poison Ivy, Catwoman, and surprise Harley Quinn again. But like I said, she's one of the most well-known women villains out there, and all three of those women are actually Batman villains. So kind of hard to pass up any one of those to be included on the T-shirt. So and I also like that this is a kind of a gray T-shirt. They do a lot of the darker T-shirts usually. As I said before, black clothes in this house with a dog and a cat. I might as well be covered in pet fur the second I put on a black T-shirt, black pants, anything. So much appreciated, and hopefully we get different colors and other T-shirts moving forward. All right, so we'll go actually to the pop vinyl, and I definitely like the choice they went with this one. They didn't go the traditional, most popular, Wonder Woman, Supergirl. They gave us Hawkgirl this month. Definitely a cool choice. I like that. This is her classic comic book outfit, and as you can see here on the side, it's kind of hard to tell through the window there, but she does have her wings, and this kind of makes it a little bit larger than normal pop, I would think. Obviously, it's still the same size and dimensions as most, but it seems larger overall. She also has her weapon of choice, her mace there too. So definitely dig that. I like that a lot. I'm glad they didn't go totally safe, with a Batgirl, a Harley Quinn, a Catwoman, something like that. I do like this choice a lot. There may have been a choice to go with Hawkgirl off of the popularity of Legends of Tomorrow TV show that just debuted earlier this year. And as a matter of fact, Funko's obviously put out a couple pop vinyls already from the TV show. Hawkgirl, I believe, is actually going to be a exclusive to the New York City Comic Con coming up in October. So as of right now, that's probably going to be the only place you're going to be able to find the TV version of Hawkgirl. So again, I'm glad we're getting the this version of her in the box. So I like it. On the back, there's really nothing else special. There's just kind of some other basic characters that have been in circulation for a while now. But very happy to add this one to the collection. And last, and this is the kind of unique collectible I was starting to talk about. Have not seen this pop up in a Marvel or Star Wars box, but we have a Wonder Woman invisible jet. So obviously invisible. They use some clear plastic there to model the invisible jet. You got a tiny little Wonder Woman there. Basically, there's just articulation at the waist, so you can sit her in the plane. Very retro style of the Wonder Woman there, kind of like a 70s, 80s version. So pretty cool. I like it. I like they're going in a different direction here. A little more of the artwork here on the back. I believe I've not opened this yet. I do believe there's a display base to be able to prop the plane up if you want to put it on a shelf. I like it in the box. It does seem like it's begging to be opened up and displayed, but with a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old in the home, this is going to fall apart, go missing, be shattered. Wonder Woman will be gone forever. So yeah, I think this one is going to stay in the box for now, but it's still pretty pretty nicely displayed in the box as is, so I see no problem leaving it in here. I wanted to give some of these to our kids, to play with, but I have actually done that with some past pop vinyls from the Marvel and Star Wars boxes, and as excited as they are for them, within a day or two, those pops go missing, are wrecked, destroyed. The boxes they come in are smashed beyond recognition. So they don't take care of them very well, and not that I'm a particular stickler for that. Look, they're 5 and 4. No matter how much you ask a 5 and 4-year-old to be careful, it's just not going to happen. So it's just that age, and they have a lot of their own pop vinyls to play with and destroy and wreck and lose. So I'm going to hold on to this. But again, very cool choice. I'm glad they went with a unique collectible in the box this month, and overall just a solid box. Definitely enjoy it. I'm happy that this is the first of the DC boxes that I've received, and can't really argue with any of the choices that Funko went with this month. So for the next box in November, here's the little spoiler card they put in the box. We're gonna have the villains of Batman. So should be pretty cool. There's a very colorful cast of villains in Batman's history. A lot of easily recognized names as well. I think only the villains of Spider-Man can really rival the name recognition and the popularity of the villains of Batman. Obviously Joker is the top guy, but Riddler, Penguin, Two-Face, Catwoman, Bane, Scarecrow. The list goes on and on. So that box is ripe to have some pretty cool representation in it. I feel Funko might try to go safe and give us a lot of Joker and Harley Quinn. You can't really blame them. The Suicide Squad merchandise train is still running high. So you couldn't really blame Funko with trying to include some Joker and Harley Quinn stuff in there. But I hope they do recognize how deep of a lineup the Batman's Rogue Gallery goes, and gives us some cool collectibles from some of the other bad guys here of Arkham Asylum. So probably one of the most popular, if the most popular prison in all of comics too. So looking forward to that one. That's it, man. Hope you like this. Again, be throwing it up there on the usual places: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Like it, watch it, share it, comment, and I do have another box I'll be doing a review for hopefully pretty soon. The Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty box for September, the Death Star theme. So I will be throwing that up there very soon, and hope you all take a look at that as well. And just real quick side note here, it sounds kind of corny, but since we're talking about women of power and strength, I would like to kind of make a quick mention. My wife Jenny actually had a second back surgery. This was unexpected, unplanned. It was kind of an emergency surgery to correct a herniation of a disc in her back that had been worked on 3 months ago. But surgery went really well. She's recovering there in the hospital right now. Before you go all, what are you doing at home recording stupid unboxing videos? Why aren't you with your wife? I was with her all day today. I was with her at the hospital for the surgery, the recovery, hung out in her room for quite a while. Mama Kaiser was here taking care of the kids, currying them back and forth to school. So I tried to do as much as I could. Try to spend as much time as I could with Jen. But I need this to kind of get my mind off of things and come back down to the ground a little bit. So it's been very stressful and hectic. around here in the old household. So, but you know, she obviously is just one of the most, you know, strongest women that I will ever know. And she's been through the ringer with a lot of medical issues, and the back surgeries are really just a kick in the butt. So hopefully this does the trick. Listen, you know, if you have her number, text her. If you know her on Facebook, drop her a message quick. You know, if you could, it'd be greatly appreciated. Just let her know you're thinking about her, ask about her. She's already had a huge outpouring of support and love, and people, you know, checking in, seeing how she's doing. But despite all this that she's going through, you know, she's still strong. She's still strong-willed. You know, wants to do everything on her own. Um, but that's just her. That's just her character. So, you know, even the again, kind of corny, but even the strongest of heroes have some dark days too. So that's what she's going through. But she'll come out of it, and you know, all will be good. So appreciate your support, and I will see you again later.